Hello, welcome everyone to lecture number 28 of Fundamentals of Computing. This lecture is on Introduction to Internet. In this lecture, I'll cover Internet, components of Internet, evolution of the Internet, and lastly the application of Internet. So, what exactly Internet is? We all have worked and are working, or you can say using Internet daily. So, from the diagram you can see that here the people are connected with each other. They are connected with each other through the internet, and they use a Facebook, they can use a Twitter, they can communicate with each other through the email. So, what exactly the internet is? Internet is nothing but you can say it is network of networks. So, it's a global network you can say that connects billions of computers all over the world. It links different organizations, academic institutions, government offices and users, whether they are working at home or in the offices, to share informations among a large group of users. Each user or a computer on the internet is called as a host. The key components of internet include end user devices that is used for accessing a websites or for the navigation you can say, then local area networks, internet service providers, and the core network infrastructure that facilitates the communication. So, first we will talk about the components of a internet. Client devices. Client devices are what? These are the devices that we use to serve internet, or you can say through which we send some messages or email to the different people. So, these devices may be computer, smartphones, tablets, laptops, anything. So, these are what? These are used by the users to interact with and access the internet. It is used to send requests to the server and display the messages received from the server. Next one is the servers. What are the servers? These are used to store the data and the informations. Apart from storing, they also manages data applications and other resources. They respond to requests from the client devices and provide the requested information or the services. Networks. It is a network of networks. So, internet is nothing but we can say that it is a network of networks. So, that may include LANs, that is a local area network, large backbone networks and various other interconnected systems that are used for data transmission. Router, this is a network device that is used to connect different networks, because internet is nothing but it's a network of networks. So, there we can use a networks to connect the different networks and forward data packets between them. And it also ensures efficient and reliable communications. Other components are internet protocol, that is you simply say IP and TCP/IP oblique IP. We use this terms oftenly, that is the transmission control protocol and the internet protocols. So, these are nothing but these are the set of rules that define how data is transmitted and organized across the internet. And it also ensures that the data is sent, received and processed correctly. Another component is a domain name system. in short we call as a DNS. So it is used to translate human readable domains like google.com into numerical IP address. It's a part of a uniform resource locator that comes under www or @ in an email address. Another component is a internet service provider. What are these? These are nothing but they provide users with the access to internet. In India, we have used a Satyam as internet service provider for a dial-up connections. Example of internet service providers nowadays are AT&T, Verizon, Comcast and the Spectrum. And lastly, the web browsers. You have used Mozilla, Firefox Mozilla, or it's a Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge. These are the browsers. So what are these? They allow users to view and interact with the web pages, facilitating browsing and accessing online content. That is, these are used for the internet navigation. Examples are Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Mozilla Firefox. So these are what the components of a internet. What is the history of an internet? That is the evolution timeline. This diagram shows in 1969 it started with ARPANET. In 1970s the TCP/IP comes into the picture. In 1980s email and DNS comes into the picture. In 1990s WWW, that is the World Wide Web, was introduced. In late 1990s .com is arrived. In 2000s the broadband and mobile internet was introduced. From 2000 to 2010s the social media was used widely. 2010 the cloud computing and streaming services are provided, and from 2020s onwards we are focusing on the 5G and IoT, that is the Internet of Things. So let's start with its evolution. In 1957 the Soviet Union launches Sputnik, which is a satellite. What it does, it promotes the US to create the Advanced Research Project Agency that we call as a ARPA within the Department of Defense. In 1960, the concept of packet switching was developed by Paul Brown and Donald Davis. What is packet switching? It is a method of breaking down data into smaller units for more efficient transmission. In 1965, the first computer-to-computer connection was made. That was made between the MIT and the System Development Corporation in California. And the connection there was used was a dial-up telephone line. In 1969, ARPANET was launched. What is ARPANET? It is the Advanced Research Projects Agency Network, and the first message was sent between computers at UCLA and Stanford Research Institute. In 1971, email was invented by Ray Tomlinson, who also introduced @ that we are using frequently while writing an email address. So it is a symbol to address messages across the network. In 1973, the first transatlantic connection was made to ARPANET with University College of London, and there we use the term internet. So the term internet begins to emerge from the 1973. Then in 1974, the early concepts of TCP, that is the Transmission Control Protocol or Internet Protocol, was developed by Winshurf and Bob Kahn. In 1982, TCP became the standard protocol for ARPANET, leading to the definition of the Internet as interconnected TCP IP networks. And the first emotion was proposed by Scott Fahlman. So this was the first emotion that was proposed. In 1983, TCP/IP became the standard protocol for ARPANET, essentially creating the foundation for the modern Internet. And the domain name system was also established. In 1986, the National Science Foundation establishes NSF-Net, a high-speed backbone that significantly expands Internet access for academic and research institutions. In 1988, the first major Internet worm attack occurs. That was the Internet Relay Chat, that is IRC protocol, was also developed in 1988. In 1989, Tim Berners-Lee at CERN proposed WWW, that is the World Wide Web. And the first commercial dial-up Internet service provider, the world, was launched. AOL, that is America Online, was also launched in 1989. In 1990, Tim Berners-Lee developed HTML, that is the Hypertext Markup Language, which is used for creating web pages. And what type of web pages? The static web pages. So it was the foundation of web pages. ARPANET was formally decommissioned, and the first search engine, that is Archie, was created. In 1991, CERN introduced WWW, that is the World Wide Web, to the public. The first web page and the first web browser for the public were launched in 1991. The MP3 file format was accepted as a standard, and the first webcam went online in 1991. In 1992, the phrase surfing the Internet was popularized. In 1993, Mosaic, the first widely downloaded graphical web browser, was released. It makes the Internet more accessible to the non-technical user, means it provides more user friendliness. In 1995, the Internet became widely commercialized. At that time, the companies comes into the pictures like Amazon, eBay, Craigslist. In 1996, the first webmail service, that is the Hotmail, was launched. In 1998, Google, that we are using so much nowadays, was launched. And apart from that, the Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers, that is we say ICANN, took responsibility for coordinating the Internet. In 2001, Wikipedia was introduced. In 2004, Facebook was introduced. This is the new beginning of a social networking. In 2005, YouTube came into the picture that revolutionizes online video sharing. In 2006, Twitter was launched. In 2007, the iPhone was released, and because of that, the mobile internet access was enhanced. In 2010, there was a rise of social media, mobile internet, cloud computing, and Internet of Things. Presently, there is a continued rapid evaluation with advancements in artificial intelligence, that is the AI, faster internet speeds like 5G, and increasing the interconnectedness in all aspects of life. So, this is all about the evolution of internet. Where we are using the internet. Why the internet is so much popular? It's a question. It is all because it is used fast and easy communication, it provides more storage space, and it provides easy sharing of information and better security. So, these are the applications of the internet that makes it so popular among the people. So, let us start with the first one, that is the fast and easy communication. So, if C1 computer wants to communicate with the C2, if the speed with which the data is transmitted from C1 and C2 is very fast, then we say that yes, the communication speed is very fast. It means more amount of data can be transferred at a given time from C1 to C2. So, means what? Internet connect easily through an ordinary PCs, that is your personal computers, and local phone numbers to share a huge volume of data and information. You can exchange emails with the friends and others by the use of internet. Email services has replaced a postal service, because now if you want to communicate with your friends, then you better want to write an email, because that reaches with the click of a mouse. So, that is why the email services has replaced the postal services, and it is available 24/7. Converse with other through video conferencing. It means what? People can communicate with so many people, P1, P3 or P4, by using a video conferencing, that is they can see them online, means the voice and data can be shared simultaneously. So, during the COVID period, we have done a meeting, that is an online meeting through the video conferencing. We used to take online lectures also. So, that provides a sort of communication between among the people, and text based or video based communication can be set by using internet. So, that was all about your fast and easy communication, that is the application of internet. Second application is a more storage space. For storage, we use a memory. That memory may be primary or it may be secondary. So, primary memory, that is RAM and ROM, that is one is volatile and another is non-volatile. It is a secondary memory. Nowadays, we say hard disk, CD, DVD, pen drives, these are used for storing the data. So, apart from that, is there any other facilities to store the data? Yes, it can be provided through the internet. How? That is by cloud computing. So, cloud computing is what? It has changed the way we store a data, Now, users can take advantage of cloud services to securely store large amounts of information, and this cloud-based storage provides easy access to files for many devices. Obviously, for that they should have an internet connection. Services such as Google Drive, Dropbox, OneDrive, this offers a scalable storage solutions that meet the needs of both individuals and the organization. So, here you need not to worry about your secondary memory. Everything that you want to store, that can be stored at Google Drive or Dropbox or OneDrive by using over the cloud computing concept, and these are secure also. For that, one should have the internet connection. Third application is a easy sharing of information. Since C1 can be connected to C2, C3, C4, C5, so many computers are connected to each other through LAN, MAN or WAN. In the case of internet, as internet is nothing but it is a network of networks. So, how it is going to help? Yes, the data can be easily shared among the huge number of people. Therefore, we say that it provides easy sharing of information. The user can disseminate information quickly and efficiently through social media platforms also, collaborative tools also, or the file sharing services. So, nowadays you are familiar of what, if you want to share anything, you can create a WhatsApp group, or you can use a Facebook, or you can use a Twitter or Instagram for the sharing of information. People used to share the text, images, pictures as well as video by using either of these. So, the user can share important data or information on time also, because everything is just a click of mouse away. You just the information or a text or a video or a picture that you want to share, that you can share it easily through the internet. So, it means what? The application of internet is what? It provides a easy sharing of information. It also provides a better security. Better security means what? Your data will be secure and that cannot be accessed by unauthorized people, as it provides advanced encryption technologies and secure access protocols that ensures that sensitive information remains safe from unauthorized access. Additionally, many cloud storage providers implement robust security features such as two-factor authentication and regular security audits to safeguard user data. So, in this way the better security will be provided by the internet. So, this was all about what the internet is, what are the components of an internet. I mean, components means what? The key components that are required for the internet connection or working with the internet. And then I discussed about the history or evolution of the internet. Then we discussed the applications of internet. This is all about this lecture. Thank you.